Florida have been charged with neglect after their 11-year-old son was left home alone for 90 minutes. The family was stuck in traffic, so their son had to wait for them in the backyard. After a neighbour called police, the couple was arrested and their children taken into temporary custody. It's prompted today's Daily Dilemma: is leaving your child home alone neglect? Margaret Rafferty from Kidspot.com.au is here to discuss it. It seems rather heavy-handed.
It does seem heavy-handed, doesn't it? And I think putting the case aside and looking at the generalities of it, in Australia it's quite a difficult one to pin down because the laws do vary from state to state and they're deliberately, I think, quite vague. So it is up to parents to exercise common sense about when and how it's appropriate to leave their children home alone.
I wonder what age is okay, though. I know obviously it depends on the maturity of each individual child, but I think to myself, do I wait till my daughters are in high school, till they're in year 7? But then I look back to when I was growing up and I was on my own, letting myself in, looking after my sisters
a whole generation
when I was 9.
Kids, yeah.
So I don't know what the answer is.
What's changed?
Our anxiety levels.
Yeah, exactly. And nosy neighbours. That's changed too.
You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid in question was 11. He knew his parents were running late.
Yeah.
He was playing in the backyard. What's wrong with the neighbour?
I don't know.
Very nosy.
Very nosy.
And didn't they leave like a key under a mat or something? Like the kid would know how to get into the house when you have that?
There was water and there was a shed and there was a basketball hoop and all the rest of it, you know, and the kid was just playing basketball.
Think of the stigma those parents will have now.
When they took them away, they were strip searched as well, and they took their 2 children away.
Which makes me think there's something more to this story. There's something more. Police coming in and strip searching parents, handcuffing them, taking the kids away for a month. That's not because they were running late for an hour and a half. There's something more to this story. There is something, I wonder if something else is happening.
So you think all of the neighbours had their eye on this couple thinking, scumbags, time to take them down?
This is how conspiracy theories actually start.
The whole basis of the X-Files,
Right,
really,
exactly. You go, well, this doesn't seem right on the surface. There must be something much darker and deeper going on
But to
here.
go back to the issue, I mean, I think a kid of 11, if they're playing in the backyard, is okay to be there, waiting for his parents to come home.
Not to tell a tragic story, but when I came home from camp, I got home after a week away of being in camp, and my whole family was gone. They went shopping, and so I had to actually break in through the window, and then I fell asleep on the couch.
Aww.
I know.
How old were you?
I was, let's see, that would have been 12 at the time, and nobody called the police, and I thought it was funny. My mother thought it was a funny story. She took a picture of me sleeping on the couch. Funny. So. See,
and you turned out fine.
Look at me. There's no trauma.
At the risk of, inviting a visit from the authorities, I leave my children home alone. There, I've said it. Don't handcuff me, take me away. 12 is the youngest, and he gets himself home from school and gets himself a snack and calls me to tell me he's there, and it's fine until I get home from work. And touch wood, so far so good.
Right.
Look, I think it's common sense, isn't it?
It really is.
Margaret Rafferty from Kidspot.com.au. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.